Good morning, y'all. Hey, girl. What's good, y'all? If you talk about Don smart ass ain't new. Don is not new here. Don old as Methuselah. Don ain't new here, child. What's good, y'all? Y'all come on up in here. I'ma try not to be here long. Listen, it was a long night, early morning. Okay, I'ma try not to be here long. Happy Memorial Day to all of y'all. Oh, Don had to be around for a while before she subscribed. You know, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be at the church house for like a couple months or whatever before you decide that you want to join. So I get it, Don. I don't take no offenses. That's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, Phil, but not like that. Mind your business. Mind the business that pay you, Phil. Mine don't. Okay? My business don't pay you. Mm. Hey, y'all. I mean, it's like it's 69 here. Yeah, it's 69 here. So I mean, I was just outside. It won't. I was outside and what I put on. Some shorts and in this shirt. You know, it felt good to me. You know, I won't freezing. Hey, misbehaving. Girl gone. Won't nobody roll nothing. Won't nobody roll hard to put. I ain't riding nobody hard and I won't put away wet last night, girl. In my bed. That's what I rolled my bed. All right. That's what I did, misbehaving. That's the roll that I did. My bed. All right. Uh-uh. You got me confused with Scotty and Carl and them. You know, they the hoes. They went, I'm sure they went out hoeing. And I'm sure they got slayed for this good Memorial Day. But I didn't. Okay. I'm a good person. Okay. I'm the good one out of all of us. I ain't did none of that last night. All right, ask my bed. My bed to tell you. Okay. That's where I was. What's good, y'all? Y'all come on in. Happy Memorial Day to all of y'all. Y'all, please like up my live. Okay? Please like up my live. Um, we 6 minutes and 40 what? 41 seconds in, child. Y'all know I get started at the 10-minute mark. All right. I mean, I don't know who Lester is, but hey, Cajun, I'll tell Lester you said hey. Because I don't know who the fuck that is. But I'll tell him you said hey. Y'all come on in, 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 like up to that. Nah, I don't. I don't. My name is T-E-A. All right, that's my name, T-E-A. Okay? Or my friends and family call me Terrence. All right. But yeah, I don't know no damn Lester. You know, Leicester is close to Chester, which is close to child, you know what. So yeah, no, I don't know that. But I'll tell him, you say, hey, no trade. Don't listen. Listen, what T was doing was in his damn bed. That's what T was doing. Oh, I don't even be noticing Cajun. I don't be knowing who you be talking to when you be saying Lester, because ain't nobody on the panel named Lester. I mean, I've seen it, but I ain't paid attention to it because I say ain't nobody up here. So no, sir, it does not. But that's cute though. Yeah, I'd have rather Leroy too. Hell, he could have said Larry. I'd have been like, all right, whatever. He go say some damn Lester. Shabu. That's close to Sylvester. Girl gone. Uh-uh. Child. Sick of it. And then I had an IBS flare up since Saturday, y'all. So I'm still recovering from that too. So if I get a little tense, that's why, because my stomach hurt. But I'm fine though. If I won't, y'all know, y'all would know, because I would not be up here. Okay, I would have been told y'all, not today, girl. I don't give a damn about it being housewives. I catch y'all tomorrow. That's what y'all would have got for me. 10. Welcome down to the church house. So we here to talk about BrickaBrack up here pulling the sheep out of the goddamn thing, and it is awfully dreadful. All right. I don't know what this was. I don't know what this was supposed to be, other than what it was, which was an epic fail. Um, I don't know, friend. You gotta ask the person that invented the IBS and or the Crohn's. I don't know. You gotta ask them, baby. Because you asking the wrong one. I mean, yeah, I went to school for nursing, but that don't mean I know every damn thing. Hell, I'm dealing with it. If I knew something about it and I could cure myself, do you think I'd be dealing with this shit right now? No. But yeah, but the real title of the episode is Frickin' Frack is back. And first of all, let me get her together right now. This a little preliminary. See, this is why I rock with Angela the way that I do. Because one thing about it, you don't have to always get up here and say who you know, what you know, where you been, or whatever the case may be, because it's not always the time and the place for that. You got to read the room. And a lot of the times it ain't nobody business. Who you know, where you been, the places you've been, and who you've been with. So you just let it be that. But see, when you got a raggedy bitch that want to come out here with rehearsed reads and thinking that they finna read you down to the gods, see, then that's when you have to come out here and you got to dig down into your bag of not tricks, but truths and slap that hoe down on the table, much like how Amina slapped her ID on the table to Tara and said, bitch, shut the fuck up. Because you don't know me like that. Now here it is. We see her in a picture where it looked like Carmelo Anthony, her husband, CP3, and Jigga Man. Now, one thing that I definitely noticed though, Angela, and see, I'm not trying to get up here and like take away from the moment of what you gave, because what you gave, I was there for it. But what this picture also gave me was you need to stop getting up here and trying to convince people that you're 43 years old. Because, Angela, you're not 43 years old. I could tell by the way that this picture looks, how Charles looks, that this shit is about old as the snakes on Medusa's head, okay? And you look tired and through overdone and matronly in this picture. No tea, no shade, Angela. I swear to God, I ain't trying to read you down, Angela. I'm not. All I'm saying is, see, this picture also proves that your ass ain't nobody's 43. Okay? Because you look still tired, delayed through, and the same. So I just really need for you to stop getting up out here. Oh, that was Kevin Durant. I need you to stop getting out here trying to tell people that you're 43, Angela. No, you're not. Now, I say that you still in your 40s, but it ain't no 3. I give you about, I give you about 6, 7, most, which ain't bad because that's my brother age. You know, me and him 2 years apart. So that ain't shade. Okay? That ain't shade. Like, that's close to my brother. Like, well, it ain't close. He is. He 47. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you know, ain't no shade, Angela, but girl, stop getting up here telling people that you damn 40. Shut up, Angela. Now, y'all up here trying to call out Drew and her last. I'm going to need for y'all to call out Angela and her stinking ass last because she ain't 43 years old. But you look good, though, Angela. Don't get me wrong. You look good, Tad. But you look good. Just saying. Anyway, that's for that. So now we're going ahead to get down to the actual. And another thing, while I'm up here, Drew, stop playing with me. Drew, why am I getting sent things on Instagram seeing you cooking in the kitchen with Ralphie boy? So you finally decided to let him smell some air and come up here and cook in the kitchen with you, but then we be seeing you all. See, this is another issue that I got with a lot of y'all on reality TV. And Drew, you know better because you a veteran at this point. You know better. You supposed to still be having us thinking that y'all fussing, cat fighting, and clawing each other's eyes out. So when we're seeing this shit in real time on TV to us, it won't look so contradictory or whatever the case may be. We seeing you sitting over there, you making some damn, you making some tight ass cabbage with sausages in it. I hate that country fast shit. I don't want no sausages in my damn cabbage. All right? Don't do that shit. That's bit that. And we seeing him up there cooking some damn steak and all of that. He feeding your steak. Y'all sitting over here looking like one big happy family, but then we got to see y'all cat fighting and twirling each other on TV. Y'all hate each other, but then y'all leaking shit that's very contradictory to what we seeing. I hate that. All right? I hate that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I want y'all out here fighting in front of the churn and all of that, and y'all got to be enemies. But what I'm saying is, if y'all are up here making us see one thing on TV, make us still believe that that's what it is. At least until the show is over and we done with the reunion. And then y'all could come out and be like, well, look, y'all, we getting back on good terms and we ain't together. But it ain't all that because blah blah blah. Like, damn, Drew. That's why people be feeling the way they be feeling about this storyline, child, because you be getting up here doing one damn thing, but then we see it's something completely different in IRL. And another thing, Drew, don't fall for it. Because because it's given now that you done got signed to whatever label, but whatever you got signed. Now that you got signed, now he ready to come. Now he ready to be upstairs with you, making some tired ass cabbage with fuck ass sausages. I hate that country ass shit. And some and steak and all that. Drew, please, you too old for this. Like, Drew, all right, all right, all right. I'm gone. I'm gone. My stomach is telling me, bitch, you doing too much. You made your point. Let it be done. All right. Fine. Fine. Child, please. Fuck bitches, get money. Fuck niggas, get money. That's what it needs to be. That's the type of time that Drew needs to be on. Drew about to sit over here and let this man talk her about her damn checks and royalties and this shit so he could go back to being what he used to be. And then he go try to take her. Whatever, Drew. Moving on, because I ain't even got to the review yet. Yeah, but I ain't that goddamn country. Joy saying ain't never put no fuck ass sausages down to her damn cabbage. You know why? Because she was a real cook. She didn't need that shit. Do you understand me? She knew how to make cabbage the way cabbage was supposed to be. She ain't need no sausages, no neck bones, no oxtails, no ham, no bacon, no none of that shit. Hell y'all talk about. I came from a real cook. But do what y'all do. Anyway. A period, Miss AKA. You better let these folk know something. Child boo. So Shamia, I'm getting to the review now because we already 18 minutes in. I ain't even said about the review. Y'all like this up. So Shamia invites Kelly over for some pool time and some fun. And Kelly not only suggests that the ladies take a trip, but she wants Shamia to help her plan it, co-plan it, co-host it, whatever. I mean, I get it because Kelly is new. Technically, Shamia is too, but not really because she's been around as a friend of for as long as Portia damn near been on the show. So, I mean, I get it. Let the both of them co-host it. It'll give it some legitimacy. And why not? So they're going to Grenada. Now, Shamia, the people said that you went to Morris Brown. Now, the people spotted you. You did dance for the bubbling brown sugar, so we know that you did at least attend I keep wanting to say Morris Brown. But because girl, you was naming states, cities, continents, hills, plains, valleys, lakes, peaks, rivers, oceans, other than what the hell it was that you were supposed to damn name. Y'all going to Grenada, girl. Now I see why you and Portia are friends. Y'all are just alike in a lot of ways. So we gonna get to that later. Anyway, Kelly says that while they're there, they should do something nice for the people to help the people down to Grenada or whatever. So she calls a friend that she knows down there. She conveniently has a friend there, who real cute, by the way. She was right. He was real cute. Anyway, she calls him to see what they could do because I guess they was going through some shit down there, and she was like they could do some humanitarian work or whatever. And I was down for that. I'm always here for the humanitarian stuff. So Kelly says that she needs this trip too because her divorce date is coming up, and she says at this point her ex-husband want her soul. I mean, okay, Kelly. I hope you get your life together, girl. Because Kelly, I'm gonna tell you something. You my Pisces sister, but to let the people tell it, you out here making all us Pisces look bad. And Kelly, I ain't down for that shit, bitch. You better get your life together, Kelly. Now I'm riding for you because you're my Pisces sister. March Pisces sister at that. I'm riding for you, Kelly, but I'm gonna need for you to come through. You ain't coming through, Kelly. I'm just gonna tell you. Anyway. Portia, her whole ass mammy, Diane, and her sister, they go around there to check out some houses. And then they go and see a house in particular that got 8 bedrooms, 7 baths for $4.2 million. Portia, even if I was to believe that you was really gonna buy that shit, what do you need with an 8-bedroom, 7-bath house for just you, Pala, and your dog Peanut Butter? Because ain't that what they call the dog? Then they named the dog Peanut Butter. What do you need with 8 bedrooms and 7 baths for you, the dog, and PJ? And occasionally Dennis to let me tell it. Like, I'm confused. Like, even if I was to believe that you was gonna buy that, bitch, why would you? It's just you, your daughter, and the Yorkie. What do you need with 8 bedrooms and 7 baths for you, your daughter, and your Yorkie? Listen, and I get it. If you got the money, whatever. But even if I had the money, bitch, I'm not gonna be because Who am I trying to impress? Who gonna live there? The ghost? I mean, I guess Portia. Portia ain't getting that damn house. Child boo. Portia is not right. Plus a guest house. Portia, please get up out my face. Portia, please get up out my face. Like, girl, go. Don't get me wrong. The house was bad, but Portia, what a thing, yeah, because I'm sick of her. Anyway, Portia says that the last time she did this process was with her hairy ass silverback. But now she's doing this alone again. And it's making her feel some type of way, or whatever the case may be. So Portia brings up how her forced divorce with Miss Cordelia, honey. How she basically walked away with Miss Cordelia, honey. Okay. Listen, anybody can get over on Portia. All right, but it's just the fact that you allowed a nigga with you could tell by the nigga face and how it was structured that he want nothing but a little girl. And it's anyway, she talked about how she was in that damn lavender pinkish ass marriage, how she decided to be submissive with another submissive, and how awfully dreadful. And she gave up everything and all her worldly possessions to be this bitch's bid, or whatever the case may be. And my thing about it is, to all of y'all women that decide to do shit like that, get the fuck up out my courtroom. Your case is dismissed. Get the fuck out of here. I don't have no sympathy for none of you hoes who get out here and give up all y'all worldly possessions to go out here and be a known bid at that to these fuck niggas. Who raised y'all? Well, I know who raised you, which is why you made that dumbass decision. Okay, it's evident who raised you as to why you decided to do that. But I don't, y'all heard what she said. She said she gave up all her stuff, all her hopes and dreams, all her ambitions, and to go out here and be a damn known beard to this man and be a submissive to another submissive. I mean, only y'all women to do shit like that. Only y'all women and a few of my homegirls. No shade to them, but we are gonna be honest. Like, so Portia says that her and Shamia talk. They in a better space and they can move on. And with that, so are we. Uh, So we seeing Shamia throwing unnecessary shade at Drew when she did her V103 interview with Big Tig and the other young lady that was there. I don't know or whatever, but she cute or whatever. Shamia, be clear. I've never heard your songs on the radio at all, Shamia. All right. I've never heard not Nate's song and could pinpoint your voice in it at all. I didn't even know you was a part of a girl group with Carrie Hilson, child. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that you went to Morris Brown. It was a Bubbly Brown Sugar. It was Jeremy Speaks TV. Shout out to him that told me that. So I mean, I'm just saying, Shamia, like you throwing all of these shade, but girl, we been knew who the fuck Drew was. Drew knew who Drew was before we knew who the fuck you were. So it's like all of this unnecessary shade that you run around here throwing, like, girl, pish posh. Like Scotty in here. I ain't know Bestie was in here. Where the hell he at? Child, it'll be another night of edibles and alcohol for me tonight on the panel. I know that's right, Bestie. Like, girl, if you don't get the fuck out my goddamn face and go sit your raggedy ass out, like, listen, Shamia, I don't hold nothing else for you. See, I don't have to be nice to you no more, Shamia. I don't. I don't have to be nice to you no more because for what? That's just fake. I don't fuck with you. You're very fake. You're very phony. You're very fraudulent. And it shows why you're so gone ho to still be so cool and be so down with Portia, because both you bitches are just alike. Y'all are both tired, delayed, and ragged. You really are. Y'all are both just alike. And I just don't have nothing else for you no more, Shamia. I don't. Get out my courtroom. You ain't your tired ass Balenciaga shit. Like, tacky, god awful. Go about your business. Like, we seen Drew in movies, we seen her on TV, and our modern show, we definitely heard her shit on the radio. And if we didn't hear her, we probably heard her sing backup on some vocals on some type of shit. But be clear, I ain't heard you on V103. I ain't heard you on Z104. I ain't heard you on 103 Jams. I ain't heard you on nothing, girl. I haven't. I ain't heard you on a goddamn thing. Girl, you got a little bit of a voice in there. You want to go around here acting like you Whitney Houston. Girl, back. Chabu, you ain't even Bobby Christina, let alone Whitney. If you don't go on somebody, gone, Shamia. So the girl, BrickaBrack talking to what I call her? Miss what I call Miss Michael girl, Miss I called her something. I forgot what I called Miss Girl, but I called her something. Anyway, she talking to her bitch. She another bitch running around here being a known bitch, being the submissive to another submissive declare. Um, about her bare naked that's giving Sheba not a goddamn thing. And she's hosting a polo event for the ladies and their men for a soft launch. This is why I say this is giving Sheba not a goddamn thing 2.0, because you didn't even have the right type of soft launch to even go with what you got. Like, you're doing, it's supposed to be some type of athletic, y'all know the shit that GNA was supposed to be. It was supposed to be something like that. So why do you got these people out on the golf course, out in all this? You had Michael out there looking like a gay ass ring bear. Like, it was. I ain't even got there yet. We'll get to that later. Hey Marcella, how you doing, baby? Y'all make sure to like this live. It's 276 of y'all. Y'all can get my likes up. Hey Marcella, how you doing, baby? So Angela and Charles go down to another failed property. Listen, Angela, you can't throw shade at Britt, to be honest, because your businesses really ain't doing good either. Like, here we are at another property. Y'all dropped it down to a particularly good price, and the people still don't want it. Moreover, it ain't even damn finished. Like, I don't know what you got going on around there, Angela, but I no shade, Angela. Like, but I gotta be honest with you, friend. Is I don't know what it's giving, but it's giving something. Is Empress Radio leaving Element? No, Empress, girl, shut all that noise up. Okay, Empress. And the people go tell you I said it. I don't care. Empress, shut all that noise up. This ain't got nothing to do with LAMH, but it came across my news feeds. I'm gonna say something. Empress, you ain't going no goddamn where, girl. And you know you ain't. Sit your ass down and do your damn commentary, girl, and quit playing. I know something. Now that's for that. Um, but Angela, no shade, friend, but it's giving another failure, and I'm gonna need for you to get it together. So then she apologizes to Charles for not hearing his side of the story when it came down to her mama and the argument that they had when he said something about her daughter need to clean or something like that. I don't know. But she decided to go on ahead and apologize to him. I mean, I guess, Angela, but he act like he didn't even want to hug you, girl. Y'all got a strange type of marriage around there, but it's yours to have. You obviously love it and it works for you, so it's fine. Um, so we get down to bric-a-brac, bare naked soft launch, and it's like I say, it's giving Sheba not a goddamn thing. It's giving she has nothing to give. Now that Team Twirl is gone and she can no longer just build that up and keep going off of that, She had to have something. She knew she couldn't give her damn license because bitch ain't got now one. So it's like, what can I come up with that? What can I come up with that I can still be up here on the show and it makes sense that I'm here with my husband? So it's given that somebody said, okay, fine. We go on ahead and do what we did. Catch that. Do what we did for Ashley and Giselle and the whole GNA thing, and we gonna throw some Sheba Not a Goddamn Thing in it, and we just gonna throw off some little soft launch. Like even the garments that the people got, it was the bare minimum, and then it there was no design on it from what it looked like. There was no real design. There was no real personal touch to it. Like it looked like something that was literally thrown together, and because I have to have something to film. And we got to have something tangible to give the people. It looked like y'all went down to Ollie's and got a million of one of them things, put it in some tight ass box, threw a ribbon on it, and say, "Yeah, we gonna hand this off, and we gonna say this is what we're doing, and this is gonna give me a scene with my husband." Like, and y'all got rid of Team Twirl for this again. Justice for Team Twirl. Moving on. And all of the ladies was confused. They didn't understand why they was there and all of this polo attire and this couture attire, these fancy heels, these hats. You sending these people to play golf in heels. You sending people to go play golf in damn heels and tight ass skirts and hats. Them hoes didn't even know how to drive the damn golf carts. Damn near crashed it, started up a damn pile up. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. Y'all said Anthony in here. Hey, Anthony. Where you at, child? What's going on? Give you the real tea. I'm loading. Stay tuned. Oh, hey, Anthony. Oh, you loading up some? Oh, okay. All right, friend. Okay, friend. All right, friend. You loading? Okay, friend. I can't wait to see you loading. I'm gonna be around there to listen and say what you gotta say, friend. I know I'm being real messy, but you know why not? I'm being real messy, but you know why not? Anyway, I might feed the streets. Y'all know this might become something. Giving you the real tea calls Anthony friend in his lab. Y'all know how they do, girl. Y'all welcome. Okay, don't say a bitch ain't feed y'all, because a bitch always feed y'all. That's my job as king of the sector around here. I fed you bitches for the week. You welcome. Anyway, let me get back to this. Anthony threw me off. Because that got nothing to do with that other show. Anyway. I know I'm being real messy. I'm about to let it go. I know I'm being real messy. Thank you, Boo, for your cash app. 111. I appreciate you, baby, and thank you for liking the live as you enter the door. Appreciate you, love. Thank you. Anybody else like to donate? Feel free. Yeah. Moving on. So then, come to find out, BrickaBrack don't. Again, this just screams I needed something to give. I had nothing to give. All of my other storylines fell apart. They're on my ass about giving me something or giving them something to film. So let me just throw this together. And you could tell it was just thrown together because she had nothing together. Nothing together. Like no decorations was set in place. Nothing was done. The damn event planner wasn't even damn on time. Then come to find out the people didn't even have enough damn food. You got people talking about something they could share a piece of steak. They could share a piece of the wing. They breaking the wing apart since the wingettes. So Include the damn weed part so that there could be enough food for everybody. Again, we got rid of Team Twirl for this. This is what we got rid of Team Twirl for. I love that you always remind us you from the 757. Okay, period, bitch. All right. Like, this is just, it just, I don't know who she had, but the event planner was late. The event planner wasn't even there to like supervise what, because she was talking about this isn't set up, this isn't set up, that isn't set up, that isn't set up. Now there's not enough food. Oh my God, what am I gonna tell people? And we got Portia and they'll talk about something, they finna split steaks and yeah. Like what? Girl, listen, the assistant is assistant Michael. That's what the assistant is there for. Because surely he's not assisting anything for BrickaBrack because she's not doing anything. The Ruben is there for Mike. Be clear. Ruben is there for Mike. They got that type of shit. They got that type of love going on, y'all. Ruben, Miss Rubiana is there for Mike. And look, whatever. That's their business. Y'all know BrickaBrack ain't got no shame. She was busting it wide open on camera with her best friend for change. So y'all know that hoe ain't got no shame. So, you know, hey, if it worked for them, cool. I ain't gonna hate. It's over 300 people in this live, and my likes is, and it's only 158 funky ass likes. Like, I ain't even got 200 likes. Like, I see all these LOLs and y'all laughing and everything, but y'all not even liking up the damn live. Like, I mean, shit. Like, what is like this? Why y'all get cussed out? Anyway, BrickaBrack asks Angela and Charles, how they enjoying their time there down at this fake ass whatever this is. It's giving Sheba not a goddamn thing. And Angela brings up that her husband don't have no sad baby. I said, well, my God, Angela. So you must want Charles to get up here and read her the fuck down. And Mike ain't gonna say nothing to Charles. All right. Mike ain't gonna say a goddamn thing to Charles. No, what Mike gonna do is sit the fuck down and continue to eat his chutney. That's what he gonna do. And he gonna sit back and watch and see how BrickaBrack get herself up at this shit. That's what Mike gonna do. But thank God it didn't go to that because I mean, in fairness, what BrickaBrack said was true. Y'all was both reading each other down, and Angela, you did call her. You did say BrickaBrack could have been one of his little side hoes. And because you opened up the window about the sad anything, she decided to climb through that bitch and bring up that sad baby. I ain't here for BrickaBrack, but Angela, if you did that to me, I'd have brought up the sad baby comment too in that moment. I would, because you opened up the door. Since I could have been his sad chick, where the sad baby? I would have brought it up too. So I ain't gonna sit on my high horse at grandstand just because it's BrickaBrack. So I'm glad that y'all was able to be like, you know what, you right, I said this, I said that, you know what, you right, I said this, I said that, and we can just move on from here. Fine. So Drew thanks BrickaBrack for the invite as well because Drew brings up how they had a small little whatever, and she says that she did appreciate that and she wants to have a real conversation with her. But we do realize that Drew shaded BrickaBrack on Carlos Ziki's interview when last week and said that she wasn't housewife material, which she's not. But I feel like she's right up to par with what Housewives has turned into. I mean, to be real, the franchise has gotten gutter butt. Let's just be honest. So beforehand, yeah, she's not, but she fit right in with what it give these days, to be honest. But but whatever. And so then Kelly wanted to chime her Lucky Charm ass in the conversation and says, well, make sure that when you do have the conversation, you just be honest. And then we segue into a confessional between Kelly and Shamia trying to talk about how Drew listen, and because y'all gonna beat up this whole Michael Jordan thing to death. Girl, whatever. Here's my thing. All you hoes done got up here and told some damn lies in the past and in the damn present. Be clear. So why the point to sit over here and try to make Drew out to be this big compulsive liar that can't be trusted? I mean, all you bitches lie. And the gag is, can't none of you hoes be damn trusted. Especially when it comes down to secrets, because when Mad Day comes, y'all ready to spill every goddamn thing the next bitch that told you. I mean, I don't understand, and I agree. Not Drew. Portia is the biggest damn liar out of all. Be clear. Faye is the biggest damn liar out of all of y'all, and y'all invited her back on the show. Be clear. She the one who got up here and stirred up a whole damn lie about Candy Pants getting up here allegedly trying to drug Portia to take her damn cooch. But y'all are allowing Faye to come back up here, and y'all are welcoming her in with open arms. So my thing is, I don't get how because I see in the next episode it's about to be a pile up on Drew thing. And Shamia, you look doubly stupid and ignorant and retarded and LD-ish and toddish and on the spectrum-ish for getting up here wanting to be cool with it. Why? Why would you ever want to be cool and be down with Faye? And you were right. And you wonder why you got called the lap dog. And then you looked equally dumb because Drew was really the MVP in this episode because Drew told your ass right. Yeah, you carried back that bone and you made what I sound real messy and vicious and malicious. You made it seem as if I really dogged out her child or something. And so, yeah, because you did that, yeah, that's lapdog shit to me. Because you want to be down with with Portia. And Portia's mad at me. Yeah, Drew didn't tell no lies on you. That's lapdog shit. Then you want to sit over there and bark at the table and all of that. Like just being a complete gutter snipe that a lot of people said that you was. And I always took up to you. And I was like, nah, that ain't her. Nah, she don't give that. Nah, she way more classier than her best friend. Let's be clear about that. But no, you're not. You's another common hood rat just like her ass. Hoes of a feather, hood rats of a feather, gutter snipes of a feather, they all flock together. And I'm glad that Drew stood 10 toes down in what she said. She said, yeah, bitch. Yes, you gave lapdog to me. That was lapdog behavior 101. You mad? And then because she stood 10 toes down in it, then you decided that you wanted to stoop down to some little girl level and want to bark at the table and feel like you doing something, but you not. You made yourself look dumb because she owned it. See, you thought she was gonna lie, but see, y'all got up here calling her all kind of liars, but she didn't mind telling you, yeah, I said that shit. I said that. That's how I felt. That's how I feel. I stand on that. What you gonna do? Something, shake something. The fuck? Then you want to sit over there and say, so I'm supposed to just accept that she acknowledged that she said that. I'm not accepting that. Why not? And then another thing that she said that was absolutely true. You could sit up here and give her all of that, but why couldn't you give that to your best? Why couldn't you give that to your bestie who sat over here and basically shaded you in favor of Drew, the bitch that you trying to have beef by association with now? I agree with her. You could sit over here and you could do this rah-rah shish kumbah shit with me. Why couldn't you give that to her? What makes me so special? I called you a lap dog. Some shit that you've heard since you've been on this motherfucker. But because I said it, that hurts your feelings so damn bad, and you just can't get past it because I owned up to it. Stand up, Drew. You got the MVP from me. I'm telling y'all now. I made my vote already. Y'all, I'm sure you in the comments, Scotty up in here. Y'all already heard me. Drew is my MVP for this week because Drew stood on business. I won't mad at Drew for standing on business. Drew had every right to stand on business because Drew didn't do anything wrong to Shamia. She didn't. Shamia was being real passive aggressive. She was being really messy. It's because she wanted to be down with her so damn bad. And she carried that bone back, trying to make it seem as if she really said some disheartening things about this woman's child, and she didn't. And Angela was there to back that shit up. And when her argument fell flat, she did the only thing she could do, which was, well, let me just read you and shade you down and get real childish. Like, anyway. Drew goes to do her to sign. She goes to the record label to go and sign. Shout out for your signing day, Drew. She called Dennis on FaceTime basically to get the 411 and his side of the story about that text message. The people came out, the people came out and told me that Dennis did a tweet or did a live or did something, but they said Dennis did come out and call Portia a liar, that he never sent her that text message and made it seem as if Drew was trying to sleep with him for beats. I can't remember who told me that, but it was people who came under my comments and said that Dennis came out and said that that never happened, that he never made it seem that way or whatever. I mean, I don't know, Dennis. Like I say, Dennis, if you did do that, that shit was fucked up and foul because she trusted you and you wanted to play reality TV games. But there were people who came out and said that you did refute that you sent those text messages in an effort to try to make it seem as though it was for an exchange for sex. I don't know what's true or not, but I'm just telling y'all what I heard. I heard that Dennis came out and said that all that shit was lie. So I don't know. Y'all tell me. But anyway, she did her signing. She believed what he said to be true, and that's her right to. So whatever. So Frick pulls up on Frack, and Frack in her confessional says that she heard that we were looking for her. Frack said last time we saw her, it wasn't her best moment. She never would have thought that that would have been her. Everything was good until she played with fire. She regrets how she left the group, but he who was without fault cast the first stone. Fuck you, bitch. You got up here and really made awful claims that really could have had Candy Pants A, put in jail, B, ruined all of her businesses and her good name, or C, all of the above. So I don't agree with he who cast the first all that food. You made a conscious effort and a conscious decision to do what you did. So don't come up here and try to play this game of, well, everybody's done things. Yes, everybody has done things. Nobody has done that shit that you pulled. And Portia's another dummy that even wanted to be around your old fuck ass. Like, both, see, I'm starting to feel like y'all. Like, see, now I don't even want to review this shit no more because I just can't take the two of them together. I listen, I was trying so hard to get through this last part, but the two of them being together was really on my nerve. Like, now I'm starting to understand why y'all felt the way that he felt. Because it I ain't gonna lie. I felt like y'all was doing team too much when he said that he didn't want to do this shit no more because they was coming back. Now that I've seen the both of them together, I gotta be. I see why. Cause Phaedra feels her ends on ladies. Faye called Kelly a little person on steroids. A BrickaBrack has more bodies than Parkline Funeral Home. I said that. Faye says that her and Shamia are in a good place and she's a good person. Like I said, Shamia, you making my skin crawl, but whatever. And she says Angela is Charles's secret wife. But yeah, you really should just shut the fuck up, Faye. And see, this goes back to the rehearsed reads. See, this goes back to the rehearsed reads because you said that, and then she turned around and made you pick your face up off the damn floor like she was supposed to. She's never been a secret, sweetie. She's never been a secret. You just didn't know her because there wasn't, you didn't have to. For what? You weren't on her level. You're not on her level. You're not on her caliber, and you never will be. Even with your law degree, you're never going to be on her level. So she wasn't for you to know. Y'all weren't in the same task bracket, and the gag is y'all still ain't, to let me tell it. So you were not for her to know, Faye. Only certain people were supposed to know her and be around her and be around her presence. You wasn't one of them. What? You're mad? You're mad because you wasn't invited to the club to get to know her? So you feel as though she's nothing because you didn't know her. But who the fuck were you? And who the fuck are you? You still ain't shit now. I listen. And this goes back to I don't have nothing to give other than check. So let me get up here, rehearse some reads, because it gave rehearse. It gave, let me get up here, throw some of my little rehearsed reads. Let me get up here, throw some unneeded shade, unnecessary shade, because you don't know none of these new girls. So there was no reason for you to be getting up here calling her a little person on steroids, Kelly, a little person on steroids. There was no reason for you to get up here and say that BrickaBrack got more bodies than Miami-Dade County Morgue. All right. And there was no reason for you to get up here and call Angela Charles a secret wife. Like, there was no reason for none of it. You could have really came up here and got to know these ladies for yourself because you ain't got shit going on. And then if it came down to y'all falling out, it'll be organic because I mean you gave I mean like anyway, Portia called Shamia and Kelly to ask could Faye come along on the trip, and they say fine. And that was the end of the episode. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Um, like I said, Shamia, you let me down. Shamia, you let me down, and I ain't got a goddamn thing for your ass no more. I don't care what happens to you from this point on. Whatever happens to you, I really feel like you'll deserve it. I do. because you're only getting what lapdogs get. Again, you're holding a peach, and you hold the peach with a lapdog mentality. It's beyond dreadful and awful. It really is. Like I just can't get over at how you handled that shit with Drew. Like that really just that right there made me done with you. To be honest, all of that shit that you gave the Drew and all that blocking and shit, like I was done with you at that point. Like now I don't know how Scotty feel about it because I ain't watched Scotty live. I didn't watch Scotty live. I tried not to because I ain't even watched the episode. I watched it this morning. So I ain't seen Scotty's live yet. I'll watch it when I get off here. I wonder if he feel the same way about Shamia as I do. Because I'm done with her. I don't have nothing else for Shamia from this point. But y'all saw it. How Scotty felt about it. Shamia gives cringe. If her husband was there, she would have never acted like that. I agree. He kind of feels the same way. Child, ain't that something? Mind you, I never saw his review. As I told you, I ain't see the episode till this morning on Peacock. So Angela's the only good part of this season. I agree. Like I don't like how I see in the next episode it's about to be a free for all from Drew, on Drew. Like I don't like how Kelly set up there try to make it seem like everybody has a problem. No, everybody don't have a problem with Drew. Kelly, you don't even have a problem with Drew. Shamia doesn't have a problem with Drew. She got beef by association. That shit ain't real. Portia doesn't even have beef with damn Drew because Portia been knew that Drew and Dennis was working together. She doesn't even have beef with like none of y'all got beef with Drew. Like what the, I didn't like that shit. I didn't. And Kelly, it looked like I'm finna cut your ass out next week. My Pisces sister, but you gonna get the business. Cause I don't like the pile up that I'm seeing on Drew. Like everybody finna make Drew their damn storyline. Like Kelly, you're doing to Drew what you keep saying your ex-husband is doing to you. So is that why you're doing that to Drew? Is you piling all of that foolishness off on Drew because your husband didn't want you and he's showing you that by taking your ass through the damn ringer? Is that what it is, Kelly? Because honestly, this is what it's getting. Like Kelly, you on thin ice. Like and I'm not trying to sound like JoJo. I'm not, but I am gonna be honest. I don't like the pending pile up that I'm seeing that people are trying to pile down on Drew. I don't like that shit. Drew ain't did nothing to nobody, but it to be all of this shit. We're trying to make it seem as if she's the common denominator out of all of these beefs or something. Like it's almost like all of them had a meeting and said, "Let's make Drew the topic of the right." Late but happy holiday. Thank you, Tisha. I appreciate you, bro. They're trying to ice Drew out. I agree. That's what it's given. It is given. They're trying to ice her out because somebody brought up how Drew hasn't even been invited on Watch What Happens Live yet, which is strange. BA, you rusty fucker, bring your ass here. Why haven't you invited Drew on to Watch What Happens Live yet? Why? Why? We've seen we've seen hoes who don't even work on Bravo be on Watch What Happens Live this season. We're what, episode 12? We've yet to see Drew sit down and have any type of one-on-one, any type of whatever. Like, why is that? That's why Drew had to go to Carlos King. That's what and Drew, I wouldn't even accept it. If he tries to offer you a spot to come in, I would not do it, Drew. You tell him to kiss your ass. If you want to know how I feel, go watch my interview with Carlos King. That's what I would tell him, Drew. If y'all want to know how I felt and what I felt, y'all go and watch my interview with Carlos King. That's what I would have did. That's what I would have did. I would have directed everybody to Carlos's King interview. If y'all want to know what I feel, how I feel about this season, and so on and some such, y'all just go around dead. Because I'm not going to watch What Happens Live. That's what I would do if I was Drew. I'm not going on Watch What Happens Live. For what? To say the same thing? No. Just go there. It's there. But anyway, child, that's it. That's all. I really ain't got no more. I'm approaching 2 hours. I mean, not 2 hours. I'm past my hour. I'm at 1 hour and 4 minutes. I'm hungry. I ain't ate nothing, y'all. I need to go and eat. But I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be, I'm not, listen, again, I'm not trying to sound like JoJo. I'm not trying to make Drew out to be some victim. I ain't trying to do none of that shit. All I'm saying is we're not going to sit here and act like we're not seeing what we're seeing. And we're not going to sit here and act like we don't know what's going on, especially when it comes to reviewers. Hey, Tammy, like Tammy, do you notice what we notice, them trying to ice out Drew? I bet you $5 Tammy notices it. See, you can't pull shit like that on real reviewers like me, Tammy, Scotty, Really B, Yas, Sakina, Busy Blue. Like, you can't pull shit like that on us. We see it for what it is. Girl, the event was Tammy. I gagged the hell out the event, friend. Tammy, you'll see it in the playback. Girl, you saw my title, Tammy. It's giving she but not a goddamn thing. And Tammy, let me ask you a question. How did you feel about Shamia this episode? Particularly the interview she did at V103 and what she gave at the table. How did you feel about it, Tammy? Am I going to talk about Kaya? And I'm probably tomorrow. Not you cussed around in your recap. Oh, I'm about to go watch it. Oh, I'm about to go watch it, Tammy. Child. Tammy, it was a mess, girl. It was a mess. And Tammy, I told the people, I honestly felt like that's something that they threw together because she doesn't have nothing going on. And it has to make sense as to why she's still there. And you could tell it was very thrown together at the last minute because nothing was done. The event planner won't even there. They didn't have enough food for the people. Like they won't in proper attire. Like Shamia out here doing tricks and stunts for doggy treats. What's the status on the surrogacy? Yeah, that's a good question. What is the status of the surrogacy? You brought up a good point, Misbehaving. Yeah. What about that? See, Shamia, you got stuff going on that you're not talking about. Wanted people to watch the cats eat. That's wow. A brunch with no food. How dreadful. Dear God. They didn't give binge-worthy food. I want to know what he says. They didn't give him no food. He was there. Oh, God, binge-worthy. I'm going to have to go and see what you said, friend. Not binge-worthy was there, and he was one of the people that didn't get a morsel of food down to the soft line. That's being filmed. A morsel. Not a morsel of food, not a slither of food, child. A drop. Not even a crumb. Wow. That's God don't like ugly. He ain't too fond of pretty or cute either. Right, Annie. Annie, you so stupid. But Annie ain't lying. That's what I would have did. I'd have went to my nearest Domino's, Little Caesars, Chanelos. Okay, if you know, you know. Chanelos, shout out to 757. If you know, you know. Something. I'd have did something. I'd have went to Walmart and got some chicken or something. Like, I'd have did something. Okay. I'd have went to Walmart, got some chicken, got the little pinwheel, couple cases of pinwheels. I'd have got some Fago drinks. All right, I'd have got some Amish tater salad. I'd have did something. Like, I wouldn't have had people sharing no damn food. Like, could have got Publix delivered on Instacart, period. Because I heard they chicken and they tea is top tier. That's what I always say about Publix. They chicken and they sweet tea is top tier. I just got that. Chicken and sweet tea, boom, there we go. That's my stomach, y'all. I'm hungry. Anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all I ain't got about. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all thought about this episode. Not Lunchables. Y'all, y'all drop down in the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. Y'all might get Love Hotel S605 tonight. Might. But if you don't, y'all will get it tomorrow. Okay? You might get it later on this evening. But if you don't, you'll definitely get it tomorrow. I love you guys. I love on y'all. This was great. Thank y'all so much. We had over 370 up in the chat. Appreciate you. Over 200 on the likes. Appreciate you. Tonight we're gonna be on Yocrates channel at 8:30. I think he already made the link. So I'm gonna put it on the community wall where we go gag the hell out this episode again. It's gonna be on y'all's channel. I don't know if everybody's gonna be here. It'd be nice if everybody be there, but y'all know it is Memorial Day. Who knows? But hopefully everybody will be here tonight and we can all gag the hell out this episode and Shamia and Portia together. And we can all go up for Drew together. Because again, Drew, I'm telling you now, you got my vote early. I'm an early voter. You got my vote for MVP because I was here for it. But yeah, y'all, I love y'all, and I will see y'all later on. Back.